and come down onto your all fours. Grab your upper arms, open them up, take whichever grip you like, interlace fingers or palms down, railroad tracks. Go ahead and pick up your hips. We're on the clock, 30 seconds. Take the first few seconds to just take a couple deep breaths. Notice your elbows. If they're starting to slide out, then you've got to hug in a little bit more. And then the action is to push away. So ears go up, hips go high. It's okay to bend knees, get rid of the hamstring inflexibility. So you can bend the knees as much as you need to. Let your head relax for these 2 minutes, just because we don't need to look forward and strain the neck. If you happen to have the alternate grip, the interlaced fingers, then you're going to still be pressing away, but it's like you're driving a stick into the mat. And try to press the palms together. Ears up, belly in, hips high, ribs expand, arms hugging in tight. We're almost halfway there, right there, halfway. Again, just take a couple. At this point, we're more than halfway through the month. So you should start to feel like you have more control over at least a minute, if not getting closer to the 2 minutes, without the arms slipping, without the breath faltering, without getting too fatigued in any one area. But it's okay. Still take a break if any of that's happening. All right, we've got 30 more seconds with this one. From here, we'll shift into our forearm plank. So you'll maintain whatever grip you have. Keep pressing. Again, take a couple deep breaths. See if you can slow it down. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to shift forward in 3, 2, and 1. All you're going to do is walk the feet back, move forward so your shoulders are over your elbows. Press through your forearms. Watch the legs. It's easy to let the legs kind of get heavy here. You can bend them a little bit, but keep them active. You're pressing into the balls of the feet. Otherwise, you're really almost locking them out, pulling the muscle into the bone. You should feel slight doming, a slight sort of pushing apart of the shoulder blades, protraction. And again, keep watching those elbows, because this is where they're going to want to splay out and your chest will start to collapse. Imagine that line of energy through the crown of the head. So you have that rod running through your body, like a plank of wood. Your chest reaching forward without lifting the head and without dropping the head. So we want to keep the spine neutral, one line. That includes your cervical spine. This is a little bit harder than the dolphin. So if you need to take a break, drop the knees. You can drop the knees anyway for the full 2 minutes if you need to, but if you need to take a quick break, drop the knees, maybe even shift back for a quick child's pose. We have 1 more minute, getting stronger every week if you're staying with this. Navel to spine, that's key. So your low belly, that's gonna make you light. That's gonna help you build that low belly strength. It's gonna help with all your transitions, with your handstands, your arm balances. So we're always working to pull those hip points together, flattening out the lower abdominals. And a lot of that's going to happen from the pelvic lift to the pelvic floor lift. So imagine you're squeezing a block between the legs, 30 seconds, thigh muscle to bone, push through your arms, pull through the heart. All right, last 20 seconds. Let's see if we can take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Navel to spine, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, pull back, keep the arms where they are. Just pull your hips back and feel that stretch through the arms, through the side body. And the arms are going to move, but just keep that stretch going. And then bring your hands into prayer and bring them up and over the nape of the neck. Bring your arms back down, release. Let's come into tabletop. So that's over. Okay, come into tabletop. Let's start with cat-cow on fingertips. So take your fingers and spread them wide, and then lift onto the fingertips, and then drag the fingertips into the center, and you're gonna feel this real lift through the palm of the hand, almost like you've got a cupcake underneath each hand. Stay on the fingertips, keep pulling them together. Take an inhale and pull your chest forward and lift the heart, arch the spine. On the exhale, from the low belly, pull in, move from the lumbar spine. Keep the fingers active. If it's too much, just come to regular tabletop. Inhale, again, pulling the heart forward as you move from lumbar spine, unfurling each and every vertebra. Exhale, curl around. Squeeze those fingers towards the center. Push the mat away. 3 more, inhale. Move slow so you feel like your core is doing the work here. Not momentum, not speed. Pull it in slow, each and every vertebra. 2 more. Keep dragging the fingers to the center there. Building the strength in the fingers and the forearms. Pull belly in. 1 more time. You're still pushing through the fingertips at the same time. And exhale, curl it in. And come back to neutral. Release the hands, palms flat, spread the fingers, and then lean forward so your shoulders are at least over your wrists, and start to pulse onto the fingertips, lifting the edge of the wrist, the base of the wrist for 12. Nice and slow, 10, or 11, 10. A little hover at the top for 6, building forearm strength, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay it back down, spread the fingers. On your inhale, extend the right leg back. Re-square the shoulders, press the mat away, grip the fingers, exhale, right elbow, right tricep. Get it up high, extend it back, squeeze the glute. Pull it in, lift it as high on the arm as you can, and send it back. Keep the fingers gripping to protect the wrist. Squeeze it, and extend, squeeze the glute. 5, reach it back. This is controlled, deliberate movement, lifted higher and higher each time. Feel that in the obliques. Last 2. And 1. We're going to open here to half moon. Try to keep your left shin where it is. If you need to, walk it a little to the left to give you more balance. Take your right hand, come to one fingertip. Spin and stack your hips, flex your right foot. Then slide your right hand up through your chest and reach up to the sky. Not easy to do. You're pressing into the left hand, pushing down into the left shin, and then rotate your left rib cage towards the sky. Really press through your right heel. If you were to look back, you can just see those toes flexing around the hip. Reach up, pull the belly in, twist a little bit more. See if you can really lift from that left side body. Okay, look out to the right. Take your leg out to the right and just hover it for a minute. Arm can come to your hip. Flex your right foot. Now pulse it for 10, 8, a lot of balance, 6, 5, 4. We're taking it to gate in 3, 2, and 1. Just step outside left knee, foot flat, and then rise all the way up. So right leg extended, foot flat. You're on your left knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, cross thumbs. Lengthen tailbone, draw low belly in. Reach from the waistline, go up as high as you can. Feel the stretch already. And then move your hips over to the left a little as you stretch to the right, just like we do half moon hot 26. Squeeze your butt under, pull your belly in and reach. Pull your right arm with your left, or pull your left arm with your right arm to stretch that left side more. Roll the right shoulder forward. And now I want you to just very, very subtly pulse using that left side oblique. Pulse it right. 10, 9, little oblique crunches. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the bind, keep the arms locked. Root down through that right foot. And now go over to the other side. You don't have the same balance point here. So just see where you can go. Reach and stretch, hold it here. Now pulse on the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands down. Take your right arm, or your left arm rather, reach up, and then twist under. See if you can find your right foot, maybe bind on the outer edge. Take the right arm up, and then take the right arm and open it out to the right. Just let gravity bear down on it, and then pull belly in and twist. Make it feel good. Slowly unwind, plant the right hand, unwind, come back through to tabletop, reset everything here, fingers spread, and then extend the left leg back on the inhale. Lift it high, pull the belly in, push the mat away, exhale, knee high into that upper arm, and then extend it back, squeeze the glute. Pull it in, and then extend. Squeeze. You've got 5. Feel it in that left side oblique. 4. The glute. 3. 2. And 1. Prepare modified half moon. So start to spin the left foot, turn the toes out, come to a fingertip, start to spin the body, reach the left arm through the chest, all the way up. Really press into that right hand, squeeze and grip the fingers, pull belly in, flex your left foot, kick through the heel, and then turn your right rib cage up to the sky. Really press into that right shin. That's gonna help you feel balanced. Remember, you can angle it out if you need to. And then we're gonna slowly start to take the leg out to the left. Keep it parallel with the hip. Left hand can come to the hip. And then just pulse it here for 10, flexed foot. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the foot down, rise back up into gate pose. Opposite thumb on top, opposite grip, reach up. Pull the belly in, lengthen tailbone, stretch, and then over to the left. And you'll find one side you don't go quite as deep, but we still want to maintain that stretch along the right side, using the right side obliques. Pull the right arm with the left arm, roll the left shoulder forward. Push into the left foot now, using the obliques, start to pulse it out here. Belly in strong, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, move it over to the other side. Press into that left foot as you reach to the right. Roll the right shoulder forward. Once you find your maximum depth, start to slowly pulse it with that left side oblique. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up to center. Release the hands down, take the right arm, reach it up, and then thread it all the way through. See if you can grab the big toe or the outer edge of the foot, lay the shoulder blade down, lay the right ear down, roll the head maybe looking up, and then take the arm out to the left, let gravity push it down, and just hold the twist and the stretch. Unwind slowly, plant the left hand, reach the right arm high, inhale, and then exhale, bring the hand down. From your table, walk your hands forward into down dog prep, and then curl the toes and lift your hips to downward facing dog. Go ahead and just quickly shift forward into plank, measure your down dog, heels should land stacked over toes, elbows or shoulders, and then press it back. Let's establish our down dog for the class. So press into the thumb, the index finger, really press away. We worked on this in our forearm dolphin, our forearm plank. That's your action, that's your mantra. Press, press. Just make sure it's at the thumb index finger joint even more. Let your head relax, hug your arms in close to your ears, ears up to shoulders. Again, bend the knees as much as you need to. That doesn't mean drop the hips. You reach hip points high, pull belly in, expand the ribs, and breathe. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale, push on the exhale, really lock out the arms. Inhale again. Exhale, press. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, 3 very slow vinyasas. On your inhale, lift on your tiptoes. Wave your entire spine forward, stacking elbows, wrists, shoulders. Hold here in your plank, fingers gripping. We're gonna move 1 inch forward. So push onto the balls of the feet or even onto the toes. Lead with your heart. Lower your knees for this first one. Lift through your core. Move your elbows straight back. Nothing else really changes. You're only moving because the arms are moving back. Hold here. Now lower all the way down to the mat. Uncurl toes and lift up. Hug the arms in like grasshopper wings. Shoulders down the back. Push into the feet. Lift with your belly. When you lower down, keep your belly lifting up. Don't touch your belly button. Tap your chin. Curl toes. Keep knees down. Pick up your hip points. Arms in close. Push up slowly. Modified chaturanga. Pick up your knees. Back to downward facing dog. All right. Inhale again. Shift forward. Wave the spine, and then go ahead and push forward that extra inch. Lead with your heart, knees or no knees, bend the elbows, lower chaturanga. When you're ready, don't move the shoulders, just roll over the toes and lift into your up dog. Pull your shoulder blades down your back, take your arms slightly, bend them, press into your feet, lift your thighs, and move your heart forward. And then straighten the arms, and then slowly draw your belly in, hold it tiptoe plank. You're on the tops of the feet, and then very slowly send the hips all the way back. Downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, shift forward again, waving the spine, moving forward that extra inch. You're on the tops of the toes, heart forward, knees can come down, bend the arms, hold and hover, chaturanga. Rolling over the toes, lifting up, down, or upward facing dog. So again, when we move into down dog, first press into the feet, lift the thigh muscle to bone, pull your belly and lean forward. So you're just stopping at tiptoe plank, you're on the tops of the feet. And then from your low belly, pull it back into the spine to lift your hips back, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, so again, I had a little accident with my foot, so if I'm wobbling all over the place, don't pay attention to that. Just listen to the cues. We're going to go into some core planks and then to crescent lunge. Lift your right leg high. We're doing 4 rounds, starting with 4 core planks. Pull your right knee into your nose. See if you can make contact. Send it high, 3-legged dog. Feel that burn in the lower belly. Pull it in again. And back. 3, pull it in. One more time, prepare to step for crescent, pull it in, shift forward, push through the mid-back, and step through heel, ball, toe. Inhale, start to slowly peel the upper body all the way up into your crescent lunge. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers like that half moon grip, pull your ribs in, and then we have 8 taps of the knee for 8. Stay on the ball of that left foot. Just bend and straighten. Pull the arms up. Shoulders up. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick it back up. Bring the hands down. Send the leg high. 3-legged dog. All right, lower the foot. Keep it real simple here. Lift the left leg. You have 4 core planks. Pull the knee into the nose. Squeeze. Send it high. Again, pull it in. Last 2. Okay, prepare to step on this 4th one. Crescent, pull it in, shift forward slightly, step, set your legs, lift onto your fingertips, and then when your leg's at 90, start to peel the upper body. Take the opposite grip, Kali Mudra, interlace fingers, release index fingers, ribs in, stretch up, lift through the back hamstring, and now tap and lower for 8. Keep the low belly strong. Even though we're on 2 feet, still working with some balance. That's your center of gravity. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, plant the hands, send it back. We're moving slowly. 3-legged dog to downward facing dog. Stay with me 3 times now. 4 plank, right leg lifts. Knee to the nose. It's kind of a burner. Slow and kind of boring, but it's a burner. 3, 2, get that burn in the low belly, and 1, and then shift forward, step through. Tent the fingertips, drop the hips, rise up, find your bind right away, stretch from the waistline, inhale, exhale, tap, pick it up, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, send it high, 3-legged dog, lower it down, left leg lifts, inhale, exhale, knee to the nose for 3, grip the fingers, send it high for 2, prepare to step, pull it in, lift the mid back, step through, tent the fingertips, lift the chest, drop the hips, rise up, opposite grip, bind it, stretch from waistline, inhale, exhale, tap, 6. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, send it back, 3-legged dog. You guessed it, we have 2 core planks, right side, lift it, pull it in for 2. Last one, pull it in, step, well, not the last one in this one. And then rise, find that bind, pull the ribs in, stretch up, inhale, exhale, tap for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, send it high, 3-legged dog. Lower it down, downward facing dog. Left side, lift it up, 2 core planks here. Pull it in for 2. 3-legged dog. Pull it in, prepare to step. Heel, ball, toe. Opposite grip, set up, crescent, rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch through the waistline. Exhale, tap the knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, and then hands down. Send it high, 3-legged dog. Last time, 1 core plank, lift the leg high, knee to nose, pull it in, step. Prepare, rise, crescent. 2 knee taps here, reach up, inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap, inhale, lift. Hands down, 3-legged dog. This time, bend the knee, open for scorpion. Just give it a break for a second. And then release it, 3-legged to downward facing dog. Last one, left leg lifts, knee to nose, 1 time core plank, pull it in, step, heel, ball, toe, crescent to rise, opposite grip. Inhale, stretch from waistline, 2 taps, lower and lift, lower and lift, hands down, open up scorpion again, bend the knee. And then extend it, 3-legged dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Find side plank rather. You can just keep the feet one in front of the other so you can really focus on lifting from that right side body. Pull your belly in, pull your butt in. Hand to me at hip or reach up or reach overhead. You're here for about 30 seconds. Grip the fingers. If you need to come to forearms, always a good alternative, but you're pushing. Just like our forearm plank, just like our plank. Squeeze inner thighs, squeeze the butt in. You're here for about 15. Muscle to bone. Cinch it in wherever you can right now. Squeeze the butt, pull the belly in, push, reach, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through plank and just spin on your feet, keeping one in front of the other. Move to the other side. Reach it up, forward, just mirror what you did the other side. Again, we're here about 30 seconds, so get that left rib cage, lift it up. Feel your left side oblique supporting you. Hug your butt in, squeeze your belly, reach up, stretch up. You're here for about 15. Even your leg muscles, pull everything in, muscle to bone, cinch it in. You're gonna get lighter that way. Breathe. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, drop your knees, take a quick child's pose. Now for about 3 breaths here. And as you're ready, start to make your way back into downward facing dog. And then from down dog, on your tiptoes, try to keep your palms squat if you can, as long as you can. Walk your hands forward, your feet forward. If you have tight hamstrings, the fingers are gonna come up probably. It's okay. Walk behind your wrists once you're in forward fold. Keep your heels up, stay on the balls of the feet. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. And see if you can just relax your head and look back. Keep the heels up, and then see if you can grab opposite elbows and kind of just find your ragdoll on the balls of the feet. Just play with the balance a little bit, toes gripping. See that dance and see if you can balance. Pull your elbows down, roll the weight forward a little bit. Keep knees bent. Switch other arm on top. See if you can still stay on the balls of the feet, playing with that balance. Low belly, keep it strong. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower heels. Now just find ragdoll. Shake out the legs, sway side to side. All right, release your hands down. Plant your hands so you don't have to bend the knees. And you may have to, some of you may have to take the hands way forward, and that's okay. I'm gonna come back onto the tiptoes, and we're just gonna straighten arms, really push through the mid-back, and then tap your left forearm with your left toes, your right forearm with your right toes. It might be the wrist today, but get it as high as you can, feeling that low belly burn. Move side to side, walking in place. Again, the hands may have to be forward, and that's okay. You're here for 10. It's a burner. Grip the fingers. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find forward fold again. Let it all go. Relax. And then grabbing opposite elbows, just take the arms and pull away from your head. Bend your knees and let the arms pull you forward, but keep your back body gripping really strong here so you're not using your low back. And then slowly come up with the arms out with the elbows grabbing each other and lift all the way up. Feeling the resistance in your body, come all the way up and release the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach it up. Feet are about hips width distance. We're going to do that same move that we did in our gate pose. Interlace fingers, release index fingers. Reach up on the inhale, lengthen tailbone, and give a little bend to the knees to lift and then straighten. And then move over to the right. Find the left side obliques. It's not about how far you go on the right. Just stretch away from the hip and then pulse it out for 10. Squeeze your palms. Arms are straight and locked. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your body back up from the oblique side and then switch your grip. Again, bend the knees a little bit, lengthen tailbone, push and lift from the waistline, stretch, move over to the left. Again, reach up and away. So we're creating length through that right side, feeling the right side obliques holding you. And now we, again, pulse it out here from the obliques for 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up, release the arms, shake them out. And then inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold, give a little bend to the knees, come down, prepare for optional crow. Inhale, hands plant, half lift, knees into the arms. Maybe you just rest them in the arms today and work on pulling the heart forward. Otherwise, pick up one or both feet, squeeze them together. And as you're working on either walking back or jumping back, try to drag the heart forward and then make your way through your vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Okay, in down dog, we're going to move into forearm dolphin. So wrap your inner elbows in and lower them down simultaneously if you can. Make sure that they are like we set up at the beginning of class. If not, just drop down and do that measure and keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. And this time we're going to take the right foot into the center and forward and extend the left leg high. So it's a 3-legged dolphin. And then I want you to lean forward and we're going to work on sort of like scapular push-ups. So your shoulders go forward and then I want you to bring your face in between your thumbs and then push away. Then lean into the thumbs and then push away. Do it again, keep going. Kind of pull your body forward like you're going to nosedive and then right away press. For 5, these aren't easy. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here with your arms pushing and your shoulders up by ears. Let your head relax now. Just keep that left leg high. Hold here for 5. Reach it higher for 4. Keep pushing. 3. Push more. 2 and 1. Lower your left foot down. Drop down both knees. That one's not easy. Take your arms behind you. Relax them for just a second. Roll the shoulders forward. We'll do the other side. Okay, so again, come back. We're starting from the ground up. So just measure real quick here. Take your arms, separate them, and then lift your hips. Come back into your dolphin. This time, your left foot's going to come forward and to the center as much as your hamstrings will allow. Everyone's going to look different, and some of you will have to bend the back leg a little bit, the hamstring. Right leg high. The higher you can get it, the more you're going to be able to shift forward, and then start to push your body forward into the thumbs and then push away. Keep the right leg lifting. Keep moving. Little scapular push-ups. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold it up, push, lift the leg higher, drop the head. You're here for 5, 4. Keep pressing, lifting. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the foot, lower the knees, and again, child's pose. Hands go back, roll your shoulders forward, turn your gaze the opposite direction. Okay, come back in to tabletop and then walk your hands forward to find down dog. Lift your hips. You can always measure, just shift forward, find a good down dog, and then back. All right, lift your right leg high. Preparing for a low lunge, pull your knee into your nose, and then step through heel ball toe. This time I'm gonna set left knee down, but they're gonna 90-90 legs. So if it's not a low lunge into the hips. I want you to walk everything back so both legs are 90, knee and heel stacked, knee and hip stacked. All right, take your hands up into heart center in prayer, elbows out, and then press the hands together. And I want all of this movement to be from low belly. So find resistance in your body when you do this. Elbows out, and then slowly hug the butt under, pull belly in, and move your body all the way to the right. You'll feel a point where you can't go any further, really, really work to go 1 inch further beyond that. Then slowly unwind. Find the negative unwinding. So don't just let momentum pull you back. Resist on the way back. Do it again. Twist, resist, twist, resist. Keep the legs exactly as they are. And slowly unwind back to center. It should feel a lot like core work. Again, to the right. Twist. Squeeze that left glute under. Scissor thighs a little bit here. Come back to center. Right, press down through the foot, pull belly in, squeeze that left glute, twist again to the right, twist a little more than you want, twist, unwind slowly, 4 more. Very subtle, twist. Or maybe not so subtle, but it's easy to kind of bypass the work here, really let the core do all the work. Come back to center, 3 more. Twist. And back to center, 2 more. Twist. Come back to center. 1 more time. We're going to twist all the way to the right. Hold it there. Twist. Twist. Little pulses now. 10. Little twist pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Reach it up. And then exhale. Bring the hands down. That's it. On that side, send it back. And then prepare left leg. Left leg lifts, knee to nose, step. Again, set your legs 90-90, drop the knee. Stand nice and tall. Again, using the legs, they stay, so you got to keep kind of an action between the inner thighs. Hands at prayer, heart center, elbows out, chest up. Hug that right hip under, squeeze the glute. And then again, pull belly in and begin to twist over to the left. Try to stack elbows front to back as you twist. Keep the hips squared. Come back slowly from the core. You just got 8 of these. Pull belly in, lengthen through the chest, twist a little more than you want, twist, slowly unwind. Pressing the palms together, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale again, twist, halfway there. Squeeze that right glute under, twist, twist, twist. Unwind, inhale. Exhale, twist, 4. Come back to center. Exhale, twist for 3. Back to center. Twist to the left. Pull that low belly in. Twist a little more than you want. Come back to center. Prepare for that last one. And the pulses. Twist to the left. Go to your maximum. Hold it. Now little pulse twists. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands down, downward facing dog. All right, shift forward into plank. Pick up your right leg and tap to the right tricep for 12. Extend the leg, don't tap the floor. 10. Lift it high on the arm. 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Other side, pick up left leg, tap above the elbow, 12. Extend it back. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg. Drop the knees, slide the hands, find tabletop. Wrap your inner elbows in. You can walk the hands maybe forward 1 inch. You'll have to play around with this. We've done this before for sure. We're going into the triceps, so these back of the arms. So you want to turn the inner elbows forward, and when you lower down, you're just pulling the elbows towards your hips and try to resist coming down. So when you come down, your arms are doing the work, and then you hover 1 inch and then just straighten. So it's not dipping the hips, it's not leaning forward. Your body is like a plank of wood. You don't want to move that unless the elbows move. That's the only thing moving the body. But try to resist. Keep the chest lifted, belly in. Lower down halfway, or lower down 1 inch away from the floor. Push them straight back up. You'll know when you're doing it right because you're going to feel it in the triceps. Elbows pull back. Keep the chest up. Don't just try to lean forward. Keep the hips over the knees as well. Just bend and straighten the arms, but pull them back and straighten. Go down again, 1 inch off the mat where the hairs are touching, nothing else. Straighten again. You've got 5 more like that. Hug them in, squeeze them in. When you get to the bottom, imagine you have a really, really strong magnet pulling them together. Squeeze them to the center. You've got 3, 2. And last one, we're going to hold it down there, get 1 inch off the floor. Again, don't collapse the chest. Push your chest upwards. Now pulse, pulse. Keep squeezing with that magnet, elbows together. You've got 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. 1, push up, straighten, nice and slow, and release. Good. Come back, just take a quick stretch, take the arm overhead. If you didn't feel that, probably not doing it right, feel free to send me a video, what you just did, and I can look. Okay, come down, prepare for your glutes. We made it. Interlace your fingers, however you want to set up for them, and then pick up your left leg. Flex your foot, bend your knee, and push it straight to the sky. Squeeze it at the top. These have not changed. Add a little bit here and there, but push and squeeze. Go slowly on the descent. Go to your highest point on the ascent. Hug that other hip in. For 5. Squeeze it at the top. 4, 3, 2. Now get ready, hold it up, highest point, pulse. Little squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Flex your foot, tap your big toe, lift at highest point, squeeze. Keep going, lift at the highest point. Squeeze it at the top. You've got 5 like this. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up there and pulse it out. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 1. Spin. Come to your left fingertips for balance. Stack your hips, hug your butt under, lift your leg higher than you want. So go to your highest point and pulse to the outer glute. Keep going, lift it higher. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 1. Now come back to your form. Spin your hip down. So close your hips, turn your toes down, keep them flexed. Walk off to the right, and then keep your leg going out to the left. So you're creating that 45-degree angle. Now lift it high. This is the attachment point, little squeezes, pulses. Under the glute. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Come back to the center. Bend your knee. Lift your knee up. Hug your right hip under. Kick at an angle. Press through your heel. Squeeze through your glutes. Keep going for 10. Press through the heel. Squeeze the glute on that kick. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take big taps to the right and then pick up and to the left. So big, create a big rainbow. Three, 2, and 1. And then bring your leg in like fire hydrant, lift and lower for 10, all the way up to the height of the hip. 8, 6, 4, I lost count totally, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Shake the hips side to side. All right, come down really quickly onto your bum. You can just stay lifted like this, or it might be more comfortable to come down. And extend your right leg, keep your right foot down, and pick up your left leg and pulse it here. Just lift it up and lower it down. 10, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. My counting is really bad today. Go ahead, press back. Shift your hips side to side. We'll do the other side now. All right, so make your way back through the forearm when you're ready, setting up. We'll do the other side. Notice that left hip. You're going to feel it because it's going to stabilize, but hug it under and pick up your right leg. Bend your knee, flex your foot, and we push to the sky with the bent knee. Squeeze it at the top. Little, almost like a little stopping point. You hit a wall and you squeeze it. Highest point. Flex your foot. Squeeze it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up there on 1. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight leg, flex the foot, tap the big toe, lift it up and squeeze. Make sure that left hip is stable, hug it under. Go to your highest point, lower with control. Almost there. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, highest point, 1. Pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Spin. Come to right fingertips. Hug the left hip under. Stack everything. Lift your leg high, and then pulse it outer glute. Ten, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Come back. Spin your hip down. Walk over to the left 45. Leg out 45. Remember, hip is down, toes are down, but leg up high. Flex your foot. Pulsing. Glute attachment with the hamstring. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up 1. Come back to the center. Open up. Hug your left hip under. Lift your right knee out at an angle. Kick at an angle. Flex your foot. Push through your heel. Squeeze through your glute. Almost done. Probably go a minute or 2 over. 5, push and squeeze. 4, kick and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Make those big rainbows. Tap to the left, lift high, tap to the right of the foot. High, up and over. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And then bring it into fire hydrant. 10 lifts to the height of the hip, all the way out and up. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to make your way down quickly. Last one. Again, make your pillow. Open the legs. Press your left foot into the mat to stabilize. Point the right toes and then pulse it up slowly and lower down slowly. You've got 10, 8, 6, 4, all the way up, 3, 2, and 1, and release. All right, you guys, press it back, stretch that out for sure. All right, I will see you guys Thursday. Just a reminder, if you didn't get the email, Thursday is going to be 8 a.m. And I apologize for that. That's Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, have a great day. Appreciate you all. Bye, Flip. Namaste.